Welcome to the Hamsey Analytics Daily Market Commentary. I'm Paulo Navarro. Today is Thursday, January 10, 2012. For the market internals, the New York Stock Exchange advanced decline differential closed at 824. Nasdaq advanced decline differential closed at 378. We had 63 new 52-week highs for the S&P 500 and 2 new 52-week lows for the S&P 500. For the volatility, 627,000 contracts traded on the VIX today with 46 million in total premiums paid. For the dollar-weighted put-call ratio in January, we saw a 5 reading, which is bullish, with 13% of the total premiums paid. On February, a 1 reading, which is neutral, with 44% of the total premiums paid. And in March, a 0.20 reading, which is bearish, with 32% of the total premiums paid. Here we have the daily chart for SPX. We have an update today, 11.1 handles or 0.76%. Pretty nice update today based on the China news we got last night. Futures opened higher. We went down intraday and then we were up. Pretty interesting day. We bounced off positive 1 sigma, which was important. And we finished at the highs of the day. Remember yesterday our target was 1474 and then 1490. Now we're looking at 1500 as our next upward target as soon as we break last year's high. We do have a new settlement high, so that's important here. I'm looking for higher prices still. I'm looking for that 1500 as our next level here on SPX. For SPY, here we broke out the range. Pretty nice here. I'm looking for 148 as our next level to watch here for SPY. The Qs here, very interesting day. We have an outside day reversal. We went up, then we went down, and we were able to finish up 0.5%. That's interesting here. We do basically have a little bit of a red candle there, but that was because we opened pretty high in the morning. But we were able to close pretty high here. I'm looking for taking away those highs from last week and going for the 68.25 target. That's going to be the target here on the Qs. IWM here, we've been bullish here for a long time right now on IWM, saying that this one's gonna lead the market forward. Well, today we have some kind of mixed action here. We do have an outside bar. We were able to close above. We have a new all-time high and a new all-time high settlement close, which is important here. We're breaking out again. The one thing I don't like here is that we were a little bit lower in percentage wise than SPX, so we're starting to wait here a little bit. I want to see more momentum here on the IWM, going for that 88 level, and then we could see it here. I'm still bullish on IWM, but I'm starting to become more cautious here. For GLD, we were up 1% for the day, but look where we are right now. You could see that support line, that resistance line we have up there around 161.98, and also that downward trend line we have here. Pretty interesting resistance up here. Maybe you could trade against that level, give some type of a tight stop and try to bring it lower. I'm still bearish on GLD here. We were getting some oversold levels, but I'm still looking for my 158 level. You could trade against this downward trend line and that resistance level we have here. SLV, same pattern here. As you can see it here, we have this upward trend line we talked about for the last 2 weeks or so, and now we have this resistance plus the 200-day moving average. We barely broke the 200-day moving average on a closing basis, and that's going to be important. You could still trade this against this trend line. You could trade it against 30 levels, going to be important. Maybe place a stop around above it and try to short till the 29.30 to 29.40 level. And if we break, I'm still looking for a break below the 28.25. That's the trend line we're looking at, the multi-year trend line. So that's important also to watch here. I remain bearish here on SLV. One day does not change a trend. Apple. Here we have Apple. We were up 1.29% after yesterday's big down day. We were selling off today also in Apple, and we were able to pick up from the lows. The important thing here, we were not able to break the resistance we had on the top on the high of the day, and then we sold off. I'm still bearish in Apple as I've been here for a while now. I'm looking for a test of the 500 level. For Facebook, very nice. You can see here this one's been on a rip higher. Now we broke the 30 yesterday, and now we're even going higher, 2.32% up. I'm looking for that 33, 32 and a half level. That's going to be important. Some support there, some resistance there, so keep an eye on that one. Last chart I'm going to look at is Hewlett Packard HPQ. Here we have it. I'm looking for that 1673 level as going to be some support resistance here. You could trade it against that level. If we break, we're going to the 1841, the 200-day moving average. Very nice bounce off the lows here, and we've been on a run very nicely here. So watch on HPQ.